Hello. I'm really frustrated. I found out about this event, and I realized that we could all speak if we wanted to speak our minds. And I felt I'd like to take my chance to do that. And I stayed up all night long, spending about 5 hours writing all the things that are bothering me about our country these days. And I'm sure you guys agree with a lot of the issues that I'm frustrated with. I could go on and on and on. Some of our speakers have talked about them already today. But the main thing is that we need to take control and take back our voices. You need to talk to your friends. You need to talk to your relatives. I drive my friends and relatives, I kind of drive them nuts sometimes because I talk about these things. Don't worry about offending people, because if we don't talk, things aren't going to change. We need to be voting. We need to be talking and getting active. This group, you guys all took your time to come out here today. It shows that you guys care and you want to change this country to the good, not change it to the left like we've seen recently. So get active, get up here and talk if you want to talk, don't be shy. But if you want to talk about issues, we can go on and on and on. But one of the things I want to agree with that's been said already, our state has a big budget surplus, but we don't have to spend it. We can use those surpluses to help lower our taxes, lower property taxes. We can invest that money so that we don't even have to have any taxes in the future. Why not take those surpluses and use those? There might be a time down the road in 10 years when things aren't as good. Let's invest this money and have a surplus. We could go on and on about the national deficit. But the thing is, we all know what we need to do. The main thing is to get active and talk to people so we can get the change going in the right direction. Thanks.
My name is Rick Becker. I'm a physician here in Bismarck, and I was watching the debate last night, and I think Rick Berg did a fantastic job. And I feel compelled to try and straighten something out, because one of the hardest things, hopefully we all go out here and we talk to people that are undecided, or talk to people that think that they may want to vote for Pomeroy. And we need to have the information, we need to have the power to be able to discuss and debate. And I want to clarify that Earl Pomeroy says that he's got the support of the NDMA, which is the North Dakota Medical Association. And he has a letter in hand, and I have a copy of that letter as well. NDMA does not explicitly support Obamacare, it supports parts of it. However, to give Earl his dues, if I had received that letter, I probably would be saying that I had the support of NDMA. It's a very powerful statement to make. What I want to help you understand is that the NDMA has about 950 members, which is about 2/3 of the physicians in North Dakota. And at their meeting last month, I was there, and we had a resolution. I put forth a resolution to repeal Obamacare, and it's the first meeting I had been to, so I'm somewhat guilty as well for not being proactive and really giving a voice to the doctors of North Dakota. But there were a total of 18 votes out of 950 members. So there are less than 2% of physicians that are giving a voice to the NDMA. They don't represent the physicians of North Dakota. I talked to many of them. Vast majority are adamant that Obamacare is going to be a huge detriment to our country, to our state, to the patients. I could go on and on about it, but when you go out and talk to people, I want to be very clear. The physicians in general do not support Obamacare. They want repeal, they want nullification, and hopefully that will happen.
One more, Terry, okay? It's my honor to introduce to you Ross Ecker. Many of you probably heard about his adventure. He started in Beach, North Dakota last year, and on October 12th, he walked all the way to Washington, D.C. Let's welcome Ross Ecker.
Thank you, Barry. I thank you all for the support many of you have given me on my walk last year as well as this year. I tell you what, when I started walking last year, I was really angry and frustrated about where the direction our country is going in. And that was a personal anger and a personal frustration, because what I was seeing was not the country that I grew up with, the country that I learned in my own Thank you. As I was growing up, I learned about the Constitution in a little one-room schoolhouse, and that's why I was angry and frustrated. But the farther I got down the line, and the more people I talked to, and the more people we met on the road, my walk became not about me and not about my anger or frustration, but about everybody's anger and frustration about our government and the direction it's going through. And I'll tell you what, I learned that the American spirit is alive and well out here amongst you people right now. I'm going to tell you right now, you can't beat the American people if we stand together. See, that's what this is all about. That's what the Tea Parties are about, is standing together for what we believe in the commonality of the Constitution. The Constitution tells us what our government is supposed to do and what our government is allowed to do by you, the people. Not me, but us. And let me tell you, we don't have anything to fear, and there's a lot of fear out there, a fear for our government, a fear of our government to encroach on our lives and how we lead our own lives. And I tell you what, I want to thank the people that are putting this Tea Party on today, because they're allowing us, the people, to gather together and voice our opinion. It's not my opinion, it's not theirs, but it's ours, everyone who's here. That's what it's about. So let's stand together for what we believe in and take this dang country back and put it on the path that it needs to go. God bless you and God bless America.
Thank you. We'll go back to the